And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes it to Julio Jones. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 2 yards, good enough for first. The Buccaneers hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. This defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better.
Joe.
We've seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then
pick
another squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Preston Smith there on the stop. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 7. Now Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Alpha. 72.
Brady now on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Packers are going to take over once again.
Hey, God.
37-yard line.
Chauncey.
It seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good
Go
point.
put 7 in the box and call game. If you put 7 in the box in here, that's
You're trying
game.
to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting.
Walk that bitch down the field. You got 4 minutes.
Capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Rodgers again now. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Easy.
Another catch for him there for this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Good.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only...
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh, yeah, that's
by
good,
Eric Stokes. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second
Came
and
up
short.
that bit a little too slow.
The coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line, you know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Hey, check 26.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
How you gonna delay a game? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have to
After
just run that
delay,
bitch
they're backed up
going
even
quick
further for 3rd and long.
and punt that bitch off.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Catch made by Watson on the out route. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Pat O'Donnell now.
Yeah, that's selfish, bro. You get that pick, you're supposed to go down in the end zone, bud. Niggas ducking me in this
He
league,
was only
bro.
asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open. Here is Jones. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Play call.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
PAD.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, it's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first
Kenny
half.
Clark, get back there. You get back there with 3. Oh, my God.
They came in prepared, had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go bandit! Regular! Here we go!
Here's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
The slot man in motion right. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Ryan Suckup on for the point.
The link that you uploaded didn't fucking drop your stream.
It's up, it's good,
So
and that'll put the lead at 21-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
26.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon from 10 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Buccaneers 7-7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady, throw left side, hauled in by Otten. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now for Brady. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his
Chauncey got 3 picks in 2 games.
A quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they'll get it all the way.
Joe, what you give Justin for Chauncey Gardner? Oh my God, it's wide open. We get a nigga 2nd round pick and a 4th round pick. Goofy.
On a lot of these throws, they let these receivers run wild. And here's another completion for good yardage.
Yes.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Rodgers now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. The 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard.
Yeah, bro. He's in cover 2, bro. You got to hit circle. You got to hit the fade ball.
And we do have
now, like now.
Just described a defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Is that his? Hey, is that the actual Jaguars?
7 yards there.
PSN?
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely
it's the old bouncers you kicked out.
Either a case of overthinking it or not.
That's actually him.
If you do blitz, you have to be careful.
He ain't never ducked like this.
You're just coming from all angles.
You have to be.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah, you got it. Trigger. They should be running that ball, running that clock out. 4 minutes on.
They are now in charge.
After Rogers threw the first pick, he sat down. Cause now that nigga get a turn right here and get a stop.
The ball away and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion left goes Jones. Fournette, a first down carry. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Fournette again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. A quick throw by Brady, complete.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Sucker. And now things get a bit more interesting.
Yeah, that gotta be 3 runs. Gotta be 3 runs.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. it's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the
Joe, make that nigga use his timeouts.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got the connection to Moore. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
That's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose and play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and throw the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Love the effort there. I mean, to get a field goal block in this situation because they knew what was going on. They give up those 3 points there. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, that really changes the complexion here in the second half, doesn't it?
It really does, and now you give your team more than a fighting chance and a little momentum. Terrific job by them setting the tone and picking up their defense.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Brady now to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Back to throw, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
To throw is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Now Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bucs take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw is Rodgers. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw. Able to find Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Watson making the catch.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, it's Tunyon.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Now Rodgers. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Good win, John. Woo, you almost fell with that bitch, boy.
Hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home is going to be a little smoother after this one.
Nigga said he had to take the headset off. He was pissed.
I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it.
Yo, 3-0.
And executed the way they needed to earn that win.
Hey, man, that's what I like to see. I like to see you put it together.
For Green Bay, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on
who won't
the
smoke
New
with
England
me.
Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City
J-Love
Chiefs.
about to lose him. He got 7? 8? Did the trade go through? Stream off, Joe.